What's up, YouTube? Prepper556. This is a video. I'm kind of taking a step back. I was a little sidetracked with a couple of my recent videos. I was sick about a week and a half ago, and I was in the middle of doing a bunch of gear review videos for my bug out bag. I had a few pouches and packs and bags I was showing everybody, and I was going to show a video of me putting it all together, and I never really got around to doing it, and then I went on to a couple other videos that I did once I felt a little better. So this video is going to go back to just the layout of the pack, so you can get an idea what I was talking about. So here it is. Condor medium assault pack with all my bags and pouches on it. The Ripaway EMT medical pouch on this side. The deployment bag, which is, I'll go over that error I was talking about in the video about the moly webbing. I don't know if you can see it from here. I'll bring it close so you can see it in a second. The H2O pouch with the Nalgene bottle in it. Back on this side I have on the moly belt the Gadget pouch. And on this side over here I have a pouch that I didn't really go over. This is a Condor dual open top Kangaroo mag pouch. It holds AR mags as well as pistol mags in one pouch. It's actually pretty cool. So I'll go over that, and I'll do a review on that in another video, but I'll kind of show you after in this one. So this is my preferred layout. It's a little different on my kids' layout. They don't have the deployment bag. They actually have the Gadget pouch back here, just you know, a dual Gadget pouch. Just so it's a little lighter for them. They don't have all that weight pulling them down because they're, you know, very young. So, let's see. Here's what I'll do. I'll bring it a little closer so you can see that error in the moly webbing here. As you can see right here, hopefully, this you shouldn't see at all actually. What's happening is because there's no extra row of moly webbing like I was talking about, it's pulling away from the pack. If Condor actually did this and put the webbing in the correct pattern, it would be pulled tight and this wouldn't be an issue. So what I did to kind of compensate for it, and it's not really going to come off the pack either way, but it's not done right. They need to address it. It should be done right, bottom line. But what I did is the nylon strap that goes into the buckle, I ended up unhinging it here, and I went through the bottom webbing and came back through the deployment bag's anchor point and then back into the buckle. And that just helps when I tighten it down to keep it on there. It won't go anywhere. Even if for some reason these popped off, it'll hang by this and I won't lose the pack, but the bag. But that's kind of how I fixed it. Still debating on whether or not I'm going to keep it on here. I might put like an admin or a TNT pouch, or Condor now makes a sidekick pouch that holds tools, so we'll see. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but for now this is the layout that I have. And we'll cut away and I will show you how it fits on me, and you get an idea of the how the size of the pack is. Alright, so as you can see, this is the pack on me. I am 5'9" and a little over 220 pounds. I am a little overweight for my frame, so you know it's stretching to the pack's maximum sizing capacity. That might give me a little motivation to work on that. Something I should do anyway in case I really did have to bug out, huh? Gotta be in shape. But you can see this is the layout. It works nice. It doesn't really pull on me. It doesn't really ride. I never really overweigh the pack down, so I never experienced it really pulling up. But the possibility is there. And that leads me to one issue that I have with the pack itself. These could have been longer. The buckles could have been moved down to the bottom. They didn't have to be right here. It should have been down towards the actual attachment to the pack. This way the sternum strap, which is a definite need on this, because if it wasn't on there the pack tends to want to pull open because they're so short. it feels like it could be choking you sometimes, and it also gets in the way of, all the stuff gets in the way while you're trying to shoulder a rifle. It's right where the rifle wants to be on your shoulder. The way I've kind of combated that is I go a little shorter on the buttstock, and I can get in there better and kind of control it from sliding. But I don't know, I've never had to like do it under super amount of stress, because see how it wants to slide up off of your shoulder in a quick motion, and that could be annoying, so to speak. They can improve upon that a little, but even if they didn't, I mean, and you had a pistol and that was your only mode of protection, of course it wouldn't matter at that point. But it's a pretty nice pack, and it's what we use. Now, since I'm not made of money, I try to keep the weight down in this pack, but I also try to have gear in it for multiple seasons at one time. There's no way I would have 4 packs for each one of us in the family. There's 4 of us right now, and it's just too much stuff. So in a future video, I'll kind of show you what I have in my pack. It's a little different for each of us because of the weight factor. The kids can't carry as much as I can, neither can my wife, but she has a larger tolerance than they can. So she might have more clothing, they might have a little bit of food, you know, the MREs and whatever gear they need, and I'll have more of the heavier equipment like the, you know, the folding shovel or whatever it is that I have to have in the pack. And I'll go through that gear in a later video, but for now, as you can see, it's one rugged and nicely designed system, and it's modular, so you can configure it however you want to. Like I said, my kids don't have it laid out with a deployment bag. They have Gadget pouches on the back, and you know, the H2O pouch doesn't have to be on there. It does have the compartment for the bladder, which I don't have in it right now, but you know, you can feed the bladder tube right through and have it here, and it's a really good system. It's for the money, probably the best dollar for dollar piece of gear you can find in the market. I don't know why people knock Condor. They've come a long way. Maybe in the beginning they were iffy and they still have some flaws that they have to work out, but for the most part, if you don't have a lot of money and you need something, something's better than nothing, and in this case, it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. So I recommend you pick it up. I recommend you set it up. Alright, there it is. This is Prepper 556. I want you to stay safe, keep prepping, keep up the good work, and you know, if you have any questions, feel free to you know, leave a comment, PM me, and I'll try to get back. My schedule is going to be a little hectic, so if I don't get back right away, bear with me, but I'll try. And that's it. Later, YouTube.